Hello, everyone. We're back. You've got new casters for the rest of top 8. We're going to be jumping into quarters in just a moment. Losers quarters, that is. We've already seen winners quarters long since gone. But hey, whoa, my camera's deciding to. Okay, well, hey, maybe I'll get some pixels back later. For now, we'll give them to Source. I mean, it's nice to be back. And Source, it's nice to have you here. This is the first time we've had you, and you are a hell of a caster, I'd have to say. You were telling me about Heroes of the Dorm, and I think that's the only thing that I actually ever watched when it came to Heroes of the Storm. I jumped into the scene pretty late, I'll be honest. I was right there to be sad about the death of it. That's not fun.
Those were dark times. It's been a long time since I've gotten to commentate, and this is the first time I've really gotten to do anything FGC related. And I started messing around with Guilty Gear and Xrd when I saw the Strive trailer at EVO 2018. Or 2018? 2019. Yeah, 2019. So EVO 2019, I see the trailer, I'm like, maybe this is the game that I want to play. Start playing Rev 2. Well, Rev 2 is nothing like Strive whatsoever, and then have to wait all the time because of the delays. So, you know, I'm just happy to be here, and I've sadly given up on my main from Xrd.
Oh,
I was a chip player, and now that chip is good, I don't.
That doesn't even make sense. Why give up on him once he starts finally doing something for you?
It's just not the same. But chip matches aside, we've got DADPOOL versus CHETOO, and oh god, Ram versus Leo, two characters I despise to play against.
I mean, hey, you know what? That's what's gonna get you further ahead, though. You know, playing these great characters, playing these absolute monsters, and this is a good start here for CHETOO. He is absolutely shredding DADPOOL as the life bar is already into the yellow. Can't quite get the grab, and now DADPOOL has a chance to get some work going.
Yeah, that was a lot of early Leo pressure, but now begins the Ramlethal. Is it a spin cycle? Is it just pain and suffering? I don't know. I haven't decided how much pressure, like how respectful you have to be of Ramlethal pressure, especially when you're playing something like Leo.
The thing about it is it's so obvious when it's your turn. It's very clear when you get to actually do something. But if you don't have that option on lock, if you're not ready to push forward with that choice, I mean, you're going to get caught like that, as we saw CHETOO get locked in the corner off of very handleable stuff. It's unfortunate, but it is just the game.
Good run through. I'm not sure on how good backturn stance is against Ram, just because of how good her 2K is.
Sure.
But like, it feels like DADPOOL's... Oh, nope, reversal. Leo pressure. Good fun.
I mean, yeah, he's getting it done. DADPOOL probably going to hold their burst to the next round, but CHETOO having to spend it early. And I don't mind that call. If things start to go south for them, they'll build up some of that burst. They'll be able to get things back. And if they can seal out the round, they'll maybe have 50% burst left. But right now, DADPOOL working him in the corner. Has him pinned. Good jump over the sword. That's what you're looking for. You need to have these options on lock in the PRC to get out of the little Rekka there. Keeping DADPOOL in this round. Not for much longer, though. Just needs one good touch.
Yeah, a lot of good FE usage from DADPOOL. 6P. I like how Leo's 6P just isn't an actual 6P. It's just kind of stand your ground.
It's a nice little change of everything that's going on. I mean, it's also just visually so great. That's a quick wall break, already below 50% health. CHETOO not looking too hot for this round. They do have burst available to themselves to be used at some point, but we know that Ram doesn't give you many opportunities to do that.
Oh, no.
Wow, what a great reaction.
Yeah, no chance. I mean, I think that setup would have been burst safe anyway, and DADPOOL's also done a really good job of checking pretty much every Leo advance with jump slash, so it really kind of looked like CHETOO was getting just a little bit frustrated and probably needs to settle down into picking better moments.
Sure. Other than that one touch before the super, yeah, I think you're completely right. Absolutely bursting. That's terrifying to have to, you know that if you run into that situation in the future, you have to take that risk. You have to make that call out. But for now, it's not going to matter. CHETOO getting a little bit of getting some little basketball combos in here, just dribbling Ramlethal all over the stage.
I think CHETOO's got pretty good defense. Like, doesn't get over aggressive, but seems concerned to like really get in on Ram after a couple of hits and double PRC? Or was that just the PRC forward dash?
didn't quite notice. I was too busy listening to you. I wasn't paying as much attention to what I should have been. But regardless, it has ended with CHETOO in the corner. That's actually going to be their life. Could have bursted with how close they were, but it's tough to make that call in the moment.
I feel like once you're outside of mid-screen, you just can't burst Ram, and there's the good old Ram with an hour grappler. You have to respect the sword so much that walk-up throw is just an inevitability.
Yeah, good DP there. Calls him out. Notice that the record couldn't be PRC, no tension available, but CHETOO getting just rinsed for life. DADPOOL gonna not commit to it. Wasn't gonna be able to build the tension. That's a good hold on their end.
I feel like you really need to... That move has way too much range.
I knew that was gonna connect.
It has that much range that you have to consider the pixel effect on the edge of the hitbox lingering for it's something like 4 or 5 frames after. It's painful.
It's tough also once you're in that back turn stance. It's not like you can just hold back as Leo and pray that you're out of it, and you're not able to really jump to try and give yourself space. Like, you're just either there or you're not, and in that case, well, he was there.
Alright, this is what CHETOO needed. Just like,
oh my goodness, what a reaction!
Full pressure. Full pressure, no fear. Like, don't get afraid of how much you have to respect Ramlethal. And walk up throw. That's respect. Never mind.
Honestly, that entire last round, CHETOO went hard in the yard, and milkshakes or not, we were all there for it.
Walk up throw. It's too... I know there's all the memes about Daisuke's vision and whatnot, but like, I don't know if they considered how valuable throw just is for just getting you through things, and just like, the strike throw game feels not oppressive, because there's just so many options you have on defense, but like, watching Ramlethal, who just isn't supposed to be that good on throwing you, just walk up to you every time, you're like, am I just gonna get forward slashed?
No. It's an absolute terror, but the moment you see her moving, you feel that you need to make a decision, and the moment that you do, you've already lost. The person to blink first is just at such a disadvantage, and what a great grab. Gets out of that pressure, and now just has him back in the corner. It's been hell for CHETOO this entire set, and it looks like it's going to end very soon.
Yeah, tried to walk out, instantly 2K, combo drop, a little bit of FD, find the moment, nope, great.
First is still there for DADPOOL. We've got a long road ahead.
The opportunity was there. That was a lot of good patience and the setup.
Okay, one more touch.
Finish it!
Finish it! Okay! Never mind, no need for one more touch. RRC comes through in the clutch. And CHETOO finds themselves again.
I was actually looking at back turn stance / hitbox, and it gets like, it's kind of like the way that the hitbox looks on Kai's Fondue arc, or Food arc. I just call it Fondue arc. It goes just a little bit above the physical animation, and so I really didn't think he was going to finish that. I thought he would. Twice.
I always feel like the arc for Kai is kind of, you know, the icing on top. It's the fondant arc for me.
I don't know why they made that thing catch almost everybody's toes. If you just try and raw jump over it, if you're anything other than like the smaller characters, you just get caught. That move is god tier. But in the meantime, you know, eating normal pressure, the flash kick out, and maybe this is the beginning of the comeback.
I mean, it's a great way to get it going. Puts himself in the corner, but it's hardly going to matter. You can get out and in as many times as you want. And is that actually going to connect? Okay, he had the timing. He had the time. I thought he lost it.
Yeah, perfect set off the tumble, which that super is beautiful for getting off any kind of OTG, especially off of the back turn heavy slash, but finally starting to really, oh no, he can't. I was just about to praise CHETOO and then instant just raw flash kick.
Gotta keep your toes behind the line, not able to overstep at any point against DADPOOL. You know that you're gonna get rinsed for it. You're gonna get put in the corner. It's gonna be an absolute terror, but what a counter. And this doesn't kill, right? We're fine. But that's still so much pressure that he's gonna be able to get, and it's gonna be a clean 2-0 for game 4.
Alright, so
That's beautiful.
Stopped respecting the Ramlethal. Really got used to the back turn mix up.
No respect for the Ramlethal in this one. Absolute misogyny. Just no hope. Leo pressure all day, all night, all game, and we're gonna need it for just one more here in the 5th.
Oh. See, I feel as if Ramlethal players are not conservative enough with their bursts, but like DADPOOL made a good choice there with that one, because so many Ramlethals want you in the corner, and they just keep you there. Like, if he had burst right now, he'd be using it the moment Leo tried to get out.
Right, and just to keep pressure, you know, those offensive bursts can be so valuable, especially when you're keeping your opponent in the corner. As you know that you've got so much room to be able to build your own burst back, you know that your next touch isn't going to be the last, and it's been valuable, and it's going to be, I mean, not used here in this round, but it's going to be at least a round over into DADPOOL's favor off of a relatively offensive burst.
CHETOO showed respect again. Immediately after jumping out of that corner, didn't want to pressure, took time and waited instead of just going full gorilla mode, and I feel like the delay jump Ds are a good way to slow things down when you need it, but honestly, if you can keep it on the ground, CHETOO can probably finish off Ramlethal. Oh, these reactions.
It's been on point for CHETOO. They're getting it done. I mean, it's little things like that that are going to steal you rounds, and I mean, absolute larceny.
I don't know if that was pure thievery. I think maybe just because of the wall break, but DADPOOL immediately answers back, does Ramlethal things, jump back slash, just to sort of make sure that you know that it's not your space. You don't get to be here.
Oh, wow. Didn't want to keep dealing with the Rekka pressure. I get it. Misses the bounce. That would have been nice for them. The dust in the air, not going to lead to anyone doing anything.
Yeah, that's spacing
was neutral. Yup. That spacing?
I mean, the spacing was just rough for the Leo, and then immediately eating double overhead sword. Yeah, this is the stuff that the dreams are made of for Ramlethal. They just don't want to flinch. They don't feel like they can 6P, and you just get to kind of play offense.
And it's that way just in this matchup the whole way through. My goodness, can I get some pixels in here? What's going on? This is... I might have to fix my camera later. Regardless. It's how the matchup is going to go down. Leo's desperately scrambling to get in, looking for anything to be able to start hammering out some pressure and putting things into their favor. And on the other side of it, Ram's just trying to keep you away. They're trying to play you at arm's length. They're trying to make sure that these swords do as much work as they can. And, you know, that's what we saw in the first 2 games. We saw Ram run away with it, keeping the space, holding the corner, playing a little bit of mix for themselves. And then on the other side of it, you know, we got to see just Leo go off. We got to see him just start walking at him, and CHETOO couldn't get it done.